RLCS is weird. One day you're watching Verge and Dignitas take home RLCS. The next, First Killer is somehow playing for FaZe. Yet, amidst all the chaos, one team has stayed consistent, NRG. So today, we're going to be breaking down the recent high-stakes rematch between two top NA teams, NRG versus SSG, from the POV of who is, in my opinion, one of the smartest players in the game, Squishy. By the end of the video, you'll learn the little decision-making tricks Squishy uses to maintain his reputation as one of the best in the world. By the way, if you find this video helpful and want to support getting this content to more people, I'd really appreciate it if you liked and subbed to the channel. A full 3/4 of my viewers aren't subbed, so if you're new here and you even just liked or subscribed, it would have a massive impact on the YouTube algorithm. Plus, it's completely free and you can always unsub whenever you want. But alright, let's break down what makes Squishy one of the best after this quick message from the video sponsor. Raid Shadow Legends is a massive... no, I can't. I can't do this. As many of you know, I don't take ad sponsors on the channel because that's just not my style, but I do make a living off of my coaching program. The average player in Season 1 of the program gained over 300 plus MMR in just 6 weeks, and we now have just under 100 players active in Season 5, already blowing out those numbers. I am currently signing players 18 plus years old through my Discord DMs for a limited time only. So if that sounds interesting, you can DM me personally with the keyword Squishy on Discord, link in the description below. Otherwise, enjoy the video, guys. All right, getting into the replay analysis, we finally have NRG versus SSG, probably the biggest matchup in RLCS right now, and it's going to be exciting to see. We have Squishy joined with Garrett and Justin versus Arsenal Reddles and Sipical, and we're going to be breaking down how Squishy plays and what about his game sense is actually so good that enables him to be one of the best players in the league for the past 5 seasons, 6 seasons even. But yeah, let's check it out. Starting off from the kickoff, we're going to see Squishy cheat up. And I really like here how when the ball goes to the side, this is going to be a small thing, but I want to point out the little decisions Squishy makes because he makes so many small decisions that absolutely affect the game. Here you'll see the ball go to the side, and a lot of people might try to chase this ball down, but notice how Squishy knows Garrett is behind him, and he knows his only job on kickoff is to get a 50-50. So when the ball goes to the side, he instantly doubles all the way back to pick up boost, letting Garrett G go. Then he's going to pressure up. He's going to use a neutral jump off the wall to stay behind the ball. I think he's going for a 50-50 there, which is exactly what he should do. That's probably the best play. Doesn't get it perfect, but his team's going to regain possession. Goes for an early challenge once space opens up, which is perfect. But unfortunately, Sipical is going to clip on him. Fair enough. This is definitely not Squishy's fault here. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. When Justin sent this ball down, Squishy recognizes nobody on his team is covering this part of the map, and so he's going to rotate in and split everything up. He did exactly his job there. He blocked Arsenal, but unfortunately, Sipical's going to hit that up. Justin was a little awkward. Squishy almost bails him out, but definitely not his fault. But the biggest thing about Squishy that I want you to pay attention to, like in this replay, and this is the same reason like Lethamyr is so good and Flakes is so good, is the split-second decision-making. Like, pay attention, even the little things here. You see this ball go back to the corner? Look how quickly Squishy identifies his two teammates are stacked on the same side of the field, instantly turns off ball cam, and books it back around to the back post to make sure the play stays in front of him, picking up boost, turning ball cam back on to check out the play, and getting back in it. Then the ball goes over his head again, and look at this. This is gonna seem like I'm just obsessing over stupid stuff, and I'll stop pausing in a second here, but this movement is actually so perfect. Notice how every time the ball goes over Squishy, he's switching sides to make sure he's keeping the ball in front of him, and he's always back post. It's like the little things that make sure Squishy is never awkward. He's always in the right position. Then we're going to see Squishy move up the field, and because he has a little boost here, he's just going to try to chip the ball up and delay, and then look for demos and try to create chaos. Like, perfect. Then he rotates through, gets boost, and he's back in the play. It's like just always having the highest impact. Small thing there you may not have noticed. Squishy using the double jump off the wall to save boost and get to this ball quicker. See, when this ball goes up the wall, he double jumps and then follows it. When he realizes nobody's challenging him, he just starts feathering boost, trying to stay behind for the 50-50. I think he might have been trying to pass it to Justin there, but either way, that's nearly perfectly efficient play. Maybe used a little more boost than he needed to, but still ridiculous. And oh my god, the shadowing. Notice how it's just like when his team collapses, even though Squishy's last man back, look at this. He recognizes the space gap, books it over to here, and then starts shadowing Reddles. Very few players would challenge that close. And Squishy basically leaves himself no room for error and still saves it. Absolutely nuts. Yeah, unfortunately, this is the game where Justin had connection issues, but I think they picked it back up and it continued on fair from here. They're going to reset. Squishy goes for a challenge there. Makes sense. Pretty standard. Rotating back. Waiting, allowing space. And this is the only situation where Squishy's been awkward. I'm pretty sure Justin is disconnected here, so I don't know if I think he's lagging, so I don't blame Squishy. That was probably a miscommunication. Ball's going to come around the corner. Once again, he's just like, he's very sacrificial. He does not care about, he doesn't care about clipping on SSG. When he realizes his team is down and Garrett's not going, he uses all of his boost to get up in the play, close the gap, and make sure Reddles doesn't get a free ball. Just constantly controlling the field. And also letting Justin clip. When you have Justin on your team, sometimes you just gotta let him 1v3, I guess. Absolutely nuts. But I really like, you'll just notice, the decision-making from Squishy. He's rarely ever do you catch him thinking on the field. He's always going for one thing or the next. And whoa. Can we watch that back? Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. All right. Good stuff, Squishy. Yeah, Squishy's still pretty good. He's not washed yet. No, I don't think he is. Absolutely crazy. Here it looks like he's going to fly up. He's looking for Garrett there. That was honestly a perfect pass. I think Garrett's just out of boost here. If this boost was alive, this probably would have been probably one of the best clips of RLCS so far. But unfortunate. And, whoa, he still had his flip here. He jumps. Oh, because I think he was pre-jumping Reddles here, who he expected to challenge, but Reddles just didn't challenge at all. So he saves the flip and then uses the flip to get a good 50-50. I don't even know what to say. Absolutely crazy. Fair enough. But just look at the patience from Squishy. His understanding of the threats. A lot of people would try to challenge this ball up top. He knows that Reddles is going to run out of boost, so he's waiting. He saves all of his boost because he knows there's no threat here. He sees Arsenal not going up, so he's waiting. This is basically just a standoff with Arsenal, and he's not using any boost, so that way he can make this interference play with only 13 boost, and now he's back on his side, and he can stay in the play the whole time and use this boost to save the ball and probably keep their team alive. I think Justin got flat-footed in goal again. Oh, he thought Reddles was going to hit. That's unfortunate. Justin's getting caught in a couple awkward spots, so don't know if you could blame him for that. But Squishy, moral of the story, that 70 boost that Squishy has, because he didn't blow it upfield and he saved it while he was on defense, is the difference between him clearing that ball and them just guaranteed getting scored on here. And honestly, they probably should have defended that and made that out alive, but here he sees Reddles challenging early, and wow, that was an amazing stop from Reddles. Squishy did exactly what he should. When he sees Reddles challenging early on the wall, he's just going to hit it as far as he can off the wall, and somehow Reddles makes a ceiling stop. Wow, that was crazy. This play is once again perfect. He's going to leave this for Justin. Super good leave. Squishy has 56 boost here, but he sees Justin just on his bottom right, and he knows he's facing backwards. So really, just letting Justin take this ball and Squishy rotating back, saving his boost for a follow-up, is best case scenario. And notice the patience. pre-flips into the catch into a 50. What? Like, his ball control is just absolutely unreal. Like, he never lets the ball away for free. You see that? Like, he just won't let them have the ball for he's like glued to the ball. And this is why, like, I guess air dribbles are one of the best mechanics at, you know, high level 3s and high level 2s. He just will not look, he will just never give up the ball. It's actually unreal. Rotations are also really, really clean on offense. He's making this almost impossible for Orange. Every time Orange is stuck making saves, even if Squishy isn't on the ball, he's always either taking their boost, moving across the field, causing chaos. Rotate back here. Play center. Gonna make a soft touch, recover, follow it up, pass 2. And unfortunately, Reddles is still there, but that was almost perfect stop. It's just like, what? Crazy. He's going to chase until he realizes that the ball is too far and then bails because he knows his teammate's back. And, oh, yeah, Squishy's no chance. What the? I thought Garrett was going to demo Arsenal here and Squishy was just going to drive it in. But Garrett prees. Oh, my. All right, let's play POV. Imagine you're Arsenal here. What do you do? Option A, challenge the ball. Option B, block the pass. Option A, challenge the ball. Option B, block the pass. Or option C, roll over and die. And we're going to go with option C. Looks like we'll see one more kickoff from NRG. Squishy's going to cheat up, use the flip. Just focus on getting good 50. Unfortunately, Arsenal's going to get possession there. But I don't. Oh, Justin coming in clutch on defense, and they'll bail out. But wow. Honestly, this is a game that, if honestly Justin gets a little more fortunate on defense, or a couple more things go their way, this could easily be a 3-0 game for NRG. And long story short, yes, Squishy is still RLCS material.